Good morning. My name is Kumarino, I'm your weather extraordinaire, and I hope that you're having a day today. That's right. I literally have no expectations other than one single day. Are you having a day? Is it a day? I hope so. Okay, so first of all, I have to address whatever the hell was happening in this chat a whole ass hour before I even got here. Good morning, Didi. Good morning, Papa. Good morning, Ruby. Good morning, Ambi. There's a lot of craziness so far. But that's okay. We do appreciate it. Good morning, Isaiah. Good morning. It's good. Nothing was happening. Nothing was happening. And you can see, I actually haven't been able to fix her. Don't know what's up, but like after we ended up having that really big stream. Oh, I'm dead. What? Hello? No, wait. Oh. Huh? Huh? Well, to be fair, that's exactly what I feel like right about. Yabakunai. You ever have one of those days where everything just stops? The internet's fine. Everything else is fine. Sometimes VTube Studio just has a little bit of a hissy fit. I'm gonna go ahead and destroy myself. I look high as hell. Yeah, it's the most high I can be being in this country. Alright, let me see. What is causing the problem? Alright, apparently Celeste is causing half of the problem, and OBS is causing half of the problem. In fact, VTube Studio isn't even doing anything, so I'm gonna see what I can do here. Ooh, nope. Everything is dying now. I knew it. I should have gone and do more testing before everything, but no. Kumo, you had to be like, I could go on 5 minutes early. It'll be fine. I see nothing now. Oh, wait a minute. I have a, I don't know. I put it under Kumarine. Okay, Windows, Control, Shift B. That should reset my graphics drivers. Alright, I wonder what the bees are saying. Alright, let's see. Alright, it's gonna do its thing. Oh! Ah-da-da! Ah-da-da-da-da! Aha! Fantastic! Good! Yokata! Good morning, Bean! Good morning, Zafi! Yes, Zafi, my baby! Good morning. I'm gonna appear randomly, like quite large, and then I will go down. Don't fret. Don't worry about it. Kumarine's gonna be okay. Yeah, bye. Oh shit, let's go. Oh shit, let's go. No, I am, I'm doing all right. We're doing okay, bees. And I'm gonna continue to try my best today. The goal is to beat this fucking game. And that's really it. I would like to beat it now. We're at 25 hours. I haven't touched the game since we last did it 2 weeks ago. So, if I can remind you that I don't really remember anything about how to do everything yet, but I will tell you, my bees, I will tell you that I am here, and even though I'm not like, oops, okay, that was interesting, I'll just die. Even though Davey isn't working for me super great right now, that's okay. We can figure it out. We can figure it out. We can figure it out. It's been a hot second since I've been here, but that's all right. There's a few other things. Now remember, I told you, bees, that there was going to be a surprise. Yes, thank you. Sorry. I will fix it. I said that there was going to be a surprise. And I don't have the graphic for it ready because I've been too busy working on other stuff this week. But I will mention to you that there is going to be something special in June. So let me just go ahead and check that really quickly. Let me look at the calendar. Yes. There's going to be a special event. Oh, it's okay. I'll make it happen now. I'm going to be doing a special event on June 1st. And I hope that you can join me, bees. Ah, shit. Kumamama! Binary. I am only just starting today. We're gonna give it genuinely my all because, you know, a delayed April Fool. I did April Fools just fine. Thank you very much. I mean, I wasn't there or anything, but it went well, so I heard. Fuck. June 1st is your day. There's something special happening, and I can guarantee you that this is the case because everything was finished for it as of today. That's right, today I got it. So June 1st, bees, keep that on your radar. Okay. That's another second month. Kind of. It's like a month and a half away. I could do it earlier. But the reason why I was gonna do it on June the 1st. Oh, now hold on. The reason why I was gonna do it on June 1st is because of specifically something that has to deal with the very first time that I've let myself out into the world. The first time I even made a tweet. But if it doesn't work for most bees, I might change that day to sometime in May. Because thankfully, it's kind of at the mercy of me doing it, rather than anything else. Yes. What? Is there a better time for people? Okay. Dang it. Okay. I'm sorry, bees. I'm still hungry. I need snack. But yeah, I hope that you can be there because it's something really cute and I think that everybody will like it a lot. Personally, that's what I believe. Ah! Well, are you snacking right now in this moment? Yeah, I am. I'm eating a small honey cake that a coworker gave me. It's a very small one, like half the size of my palm, but it's kind of all I got right now. I like to stockpile on the snacks my coworkers give me. Dang it, that was awesome. Big W, we take these. We do. I take as many snacks as humanly possible, actually. I like snacks. Share a snack? Okay. Okay, open your eye. Ow! Uh-oh. It went into my mouth instead. Ah ha 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 ha. Shit. Fuck.
So how are my sweet bees? I personally was like, oh man, like mentally coming back into Celeste here, knowing that I have one room to clear, but it's like 3 miles fucking long. And I don't even know what a mile is, so I could be wrong. But it's massive. And there's an up part that here, look, let's look together again. Just really quickly. Because it's been 2 weeks, right? The farthest I've gone is to that bird. I've gotten to this thing here. And I am expected to bring that fucking jellyfish as far as I can. The bird also comes over here. Right. There we go. I think I've made it to this one. I have not made it past. No, I've definitely got to here before. This is where the peanut butter lies. But I definitely haven't made it past this. Because I need to go down, side, throw my jellyfish into the springs. I jump that way, grab back onto the jellyfish, go into that thing. And I don't know what else happens here, but I've got to go up from here. And look, there's a down. I don't know how far that up part is. The up part could be forever long. We don't know. I doubt it's just that, though. We don't have an option to look. And afterwards, it's more and more and more and more and more jellyfish shenanigans. But wait! There's more jellyfish shenanigans. So it's basically like, can you get good at the jellyfish? Now is your chance to be a really good jellyfish wrangler, which is this job. This whole fucking area is you being a jellyfish wrangler, and you better be good at it, damn it. You better be a good jellyfish wrangler. A Jim Jam jellyfish wrangler. A Jim Jam jellyfish wrangler who wrangles jellyfish. Aw, fuck. Tentacles and all. That's right. You hang on to those Jim Jam jellyfishing. Ah! Alright. Great. Sounds like a sick-ass a SpongeBob job description. It does. It really does. It does sound like one. I feel bad that JP's not working. I haven't been able to get her to work literally since the stream where she went insane, so don't know what it is, but cause it works. It's not taking the token from Twitch, and this is even after this is even after re-establishing the connection. What I end up doing is I redid the connection. I checked the history of what it ended up getting, and it only gets my test messages from the application itself. So it's clearly not receiving the Twitch stuff. Which is interesting to me. If it's not receiving it, then and there's something else that's wrong. Nice. Great, that worked out. That worked out real good. Alright. Seeing like we haven't done it for 2 weeks now is great to be able to like kind of go into the swing of things as at least this far. That I am happy about. But I'll be honest, I'm scared. I'm scared of this whole thing. I'm scared of this whole area. I feel like I am also kind of going through the problems that Madeline is going through. You know, like at the end of a game, when you're like, man, I'll never be able to experience this for the first time again. Shit. Visual. So it's like farewell, farewell, and also like farewell to the game itself. It's kind of interesting, Dishel. At least that's what I'm feeling like. What I personally want to know is how people have been doing lately. Specifically, after all of the chaos that's happening. There we go. Okay. Shit. Need to go up. I get ya. Right. Ever just been like, man, I wish I could experience this thing for like the first time again. Whether it be a book or whatever. It's, I get that with books, for sure. Fuck. But I will say that the rain in the afternoon that we had today was actually super, super nice here. I was working by the mountains today. It's been a little bit different because, you know, working in same schools, but in April, teachers end up changing around quite a bit. So I go back and it's like I am the old guard now, you know, for some of them. One of the schools that I have been at for a long time. Hold on. Oh, dang it. Okay, do that again after. One of the schools that I go to, half of the staff changed. And so from the beginning of when I first came here, there is one... Wait a minute. One... Changed. There is one person left that I've been here the whole time with at that school. And eventually, I'll be here more than all of them, which is really interesting. Thank you! Work's been work, lots of redacted, but it'll eventually get better. I'm glad to be able to relax and catch a Kumo stream. Part of the reason that I try, even though Tuesdays are usually hard days in general for me, I try to stream more than anything because I know that that's when y'all get off. I hope that school has been okay for you, Didi. I know that school is hard. Trust me, I know. I go there a lot. I went to school once. How's a personal classroom been treating you? Well, I've gone once to that school since I had received the personal classroom, effectively. And it's empty as sin. I cleaned it out and I moved some things around, but it's not like absolutely filthy, but it's pretty empty right now because I've kind of got to make some stuff for it. And I think that's been my bigger grievance. I really would like to, dang it. I would really like to see, I would really like to be able to fill out that classroom, but at the same time, fill out the classroom, make stuff for the classroom. It's a lot of work, and so, part of me is part of me wants to just buy a bunch of shit, but I can't. I cannot do that. That's just... It's not gonna work for me and my budget at all, which is kind of sad. Yeah, no, exactly. Twill is a different kind of news night. I am playing the same level for however long it takes me to beat the fucking level. Tonight's a good time for talk. But I'm like, oh man, what can I do with it to make it well? And so I've just kind of been trying very hard to be no shopping McGee over here. Try not to shop for the classroom. And just make things as I go. Because I have a feeling that if I... Oh, dang it. If I end up filling it all right away, it's only gonna become like chaos later. Whereas if I just like start with stuff that makes it work, you know. Start with the stuff that we need first and then fill it out as we go. It'll kind of start to feel like everyone's classroom in time. It's just gonna take, you know, that time to do so. Stuff at Full of Love Live merch? It's tempting. I mentioned that on Twitter a little bit, that one of them is selling an analog clock. I was like, oh man, I should get the analog clock for my classroom because I use analog clocks to tell the time. And, there we go. Nice. Oh shit. What would I decorate an English class with? The thing is, they're like, when you look at a classroom that doesn't have anything in it, it's a pretty crazy tell, honestly. There's no posters on the walls. There's no like things around. Usually like a classroom at least has some stuff, right? But I've got like nothing in there right now, so it's a little empty. Just a tad bit empty. Shit! A little bit empty about it, honestly. But I will say the things that I need being like scheduling on the board, like days of the week, you know, weather related like stuff for my board that I can print out, like make up on my computer, print it out and laminate it and then put magnets on it for effectively for free, for just like the labor of me doing it, right? That I can do instead of buying things. The reason why we would buy stuff like that is to make my life easier, effectively. It would be easier for me, and like I would take less time doing it if I just bought it and be like, okay, cool, I don't have to make it, I'll put it on the wall and effectively decorate the room. But, you know, making a space in which kids feel like they can learn is interesting, because I always used to think about like when I was young, and remember when I was drunk, thanks Abby, when I was young and a tiny whippersnapper, you know what I was doing? I was reading all the shit on the walls. Good morning, it's First! Oh my god, I miss you! Where have you been? Arigato, tay. Good morning! Hi! First, it's been ages. Thank you for your stuffy puppy! Mwah! Arigato ne! I've missed you. What was I going to say? Holy crap. When there were no cell phones back when I was a kid. And so on the wall, I would like read all of like the math charts and shit, you know? How am I doing today, Goobis? It was very much a rainy day, but class went well, everything was fine. I actually ended up telling off a kid. It was in my smaller school, and he was the kind of kid who gets like super embarrassed by watching people like do normal things. So like in other cultures, like some people hug as a greeting, some people do the air kiss as a greeting, and he was like doing the you know, like the kid stuff. I'm laughing about it, but you know, after a while it gets old, right? So I very much was like, you know what? Shit. Nice. That was close. That was close. So I was like, yeah, you know what? And like getting down on his desk and was like, you know what? I get it. You're not used to seeing other people do different things, but if you were to do that right in front of them, how do you think that would feel? I think that's a pretty ugly thing to say, in my opinion. So let's not. But here's the fucking thing. Here's the thing. Usually, if I'm disciplining a kid, all right, if I'm disciplining somebody and it's just like calm, like I know that I'm more strict when it comes to my smaller school because we all know each other and it's like, come on, I expect better from you. I get it, right? You're just a little kid who doesn't really know much about places, and that's fine. But I don't want him to get beat up in the middle of a fucking alleyway because he's like trashing somebody for no reason. And I just told him, I was like, you know what, that comes off really ugly on you. I don't think that's what you meant, you know? Hey, hold on, I need to focus here. Yes! PB! PB! Oh, PB! Okay, hold on. Focusing. What? Oh, what? What? What am I supposed to do there? What am I supposed to... What? Alright, we'll see. We'll have to see. Okay. Reading the walls in early childhood Kumo school days. It's true! I was reading the walls. But, like, my thing is, usually when I discipline kids, what ends up happening is that, like, the teachers the other teacher who's there just kind of usually, like, just, like, watches and doesn't say anything. But this time, and they were, like, a newer teacher that wasn't at this school before. So now they're a coworker of mine, and they like sat down beside him after when I proceeded the lesson. They were like, hey, like, I want you to take this seriously. Do you know why Kumo sensei ended up talking to you this way? And like I just kept going on with the lesson, and I was like, this is what it means to be a team. I don't usually get that kind of support. So I was like, damn, let's go, sensei, let's go. I felt very happy about that. Yeah. But like, I didn't blame him or anything. It's like he's just a kid doing kid shit. He's like, what? And I was like, I get it. Like, I get it. But you need to recognize that these are people. This is not a TV show. This is not anime. This is life, and this is real people. So if you were to do that around real people, that could get you in some trouble, right? It is great that they have my back. It's true. It was great. But it's fine. Like, I mean, there's only literally five kids in that class. And, like, I do have to do that kind of thing with people individually. Like, often enough. But the thing is, with my small school, the thing is, like, they're good kids. Like, I get it. I can talk to them just fine. It's not like I'm a screaming crazy person. I was like, you know what? Like, this is my goal today. You know, as your teacher, this is what I want us to succeed at today. Me and you. I want, my personal goal is to help you learn this new piece of English grammar. That's my goal. But part of that goal, because, you know, as teacher and student, you know, like, we have a similar goal. You're here to learn, or else you wouldn't be in school, right? So, that's fine. So why not treat it like a team effort? I'm giving you my utmost attention. The least you can do is just be kind. That's it. And, you know, like, I've had, like, all of my grade 6 kids, I've had talks with them, like, in grade 3 about shit like this, in grade 4 about shit like this. They simmered. It's not a big deal. So just before you're like, man, Kumo Sensei's a fucking tyrant. She doesn't understand children. That's actually technically true. I don't understand children, but I do remember what it was like to have a fucking kindergarten or grade 1 teacher scream at me because I wasn't coloring in the lines. And I'm a girl and I should know how to do that. I'm tassing with Kumo Celeste and rambling in the background to keep me from going in. Let's go! Thank you, thank you. Good luck to you. Thank you, thank you. I don't know. I've been there. I get it. Isn't it like, I know my kids that have like trouble with ADHD and focusing and shit like that. I get it. I'm there. Like, not a problem. I can also be a bit of that branching path because in Japan, ADHD isn't diagnosed very often here. Only in super extreme cases, usually getting to the point of intense violence or self-harm is when you'll see an ADHD diagnosis be taken actually seriously, which sucks, let's be real. But like, you know, ultimately, the reason why I'm there is, you know, let's be real, I'm there to get a paycheck, that's fine. But I'm also there to be like, hey, like, part of my job is making you better at this thing. Whether you get to where you exactly want to be or not, that's fine. You know, we're working together on this. But that's the thing. We're a team. We're a team. And I'm gonna do my best in this team project that we have, which is English class. And it would be so cool to continue being on the same team as you. So let's do our best together. Ah, titty! I was too early! Too early, Kumo! But yeah, that's the general gist of it. And so when I was talking to him today, I was like, hey, you know what? Like, I know that you were doing it last time too, but I was like, we're in the middle of class. I think that he understood really well. This kid is like super emotionally intelligent. It's been no problem. But man, I'm like, you know, I don't think you'd appreciate it if somebody saw you doing like bowing when you were saying konnichiwa and like going, oh, gross. I feel that would be pretty hurtful. So I need you to tone it down now. You know? But the fact that Mr. Sensei ended up helping in that case too, like they were on my back. There it is, right there. Okay. Now, how the fuck are we gonna do this? We are going to throw it. No? Alright. How the fuck do I do that? How do I do that? My last message is not braining enough. I think it's sleep time. Me and Davey are on the opposing team. Fuck them kids. Is that the opposing team? What is the opposing team here? They're good kids. They're good kids. Sometimes kids are, you know, just kids. I feel like a lot of people put like a lot more onus on kids to be more emotionally capable than they are, you know? They have to kind of learn how to be emotionally capable. It takes a bit, you know? We make them unlearn the English. Oh, perfect. That's basically what I do half the time anyway. Alright. Let's do it. Half the time, we're unlearning things because then I'm like, hey, look, this is a fun piece of slang from my regional dialect. Oh, but you want to know like a personal win for me lately? It's one of my kids. He stopped screaming penis in the hallways now. That I'm happy about. Let's go. Hey, Kumo-sensei. Penis! Nice. One of the questions that another teacher asked was, do the kids in your home country also do this? And I was like, yes. Yes, they do. Trust me. Trust me, they do. I feel like my ADDAS would be what? Screwed in Japanese school? It is pretty hard. It's hard. I mean, people give kids too much shit, you know? Enjoy your nip-nap! Happy naps to you. Wonk! It is comedy, Dom. It's great. It's also really hard to not say my IRL name genuinely when I'm talking about me being a sensei, because they don't call me Kumo-sensei most of the time. I mean, no, Kumo is me. Kumo is me. Yeah. Anyway, so essentially, in like, what is it? February? We were going over like the second last class of the school term or something like that together. And, alright. And we were going over like, you know, comparative superlatives and stuff like that. And like, I brought some like animal cards too. I put the animal card in my head and I'm like, you cannot tell me what the animal is. You have to give me hints. I only want the hints in English, okay? And they were like, cool. And so like, if there was an elephant, like I'd be like, okay, big animal. And I go, okay. More, like, color? They go, gray. I was like, cool. Big gray animal. It was like a big mouse, and they're like, no. Which is hilarious. And I go, okay, what about it? And they can say, like, a long nose. Or, long nose or big ears or something like that, right? What is it, bees? What's the animal we're talking about, bees? What is it? What's the animal I'm talking about? I'm sorry, I need to take a sip. It's a little dry. Despite the rain, my throat is dry. Come on, bees. What's the animal I'm talking about? Okay. An elephant. Indeed. An anteater. That's a good guess. Real good guess. A rhino. They do have long noses. Do they have big ears though? Rhino's a good guess though. Tapir that crawled out of wet cement. Lambie, good morning! That is a really good idea. I love that idea. My controller disconnected for a hot second.
Phoenix gifted a tier 1
Oh my
sub
god,
to
what the
Lampy.
hell? Way to get
They have given
sniped.
426 gift subs in the channel.
Arigato! How be the weekend? It is Tuesday! Just talking about some work, doing my best. Tapper that crawled under wet cement though, that's a pretty good one. I like that one. Hello, good morning! I cannot pronounce your name. You're gonna have to give me a little bit of a hint. How can I make this work for us? I also misclicked and shouted, an anteater! In the other. Good! I hope that ended up giving tons of confusion. Like a ridiculous amount of confusion. Please let that be real. Anteaters are real. That's so funny. Ow! X7, 7 to 9, 7 to 9. Or even just times. Ah! We're having a good time. We're having a good time. It's good. Lampy, I'm doing alright. I need to properly send your shits. But now that I can do that soon. Trying to do my best. Ruby was mentioning earlier that it's like, oh, I can't stream on Thursday, so there's trouble or some sort. I was hoping for an explanation, but I only just remembered. Shit. Ever just like want to pound it into the ground here? Good try. Flat. But yeah, I actually think I genuinely think that I might have, for fuck's sake, focus on the raid message should just be an anteater. I can't argue with you on Thursday. Actually, so I double checked my meeting times. My meeting is on Friday, not on Thursday. I do have a clinic appointment on Thursday, so I can start a little bit later and still do Thursday's stream. How does that sound? Do you want to party on Thursday together? Let's party on Thursday. You and me and you. Together we are party boos. And by that I mean I don't know what I'll be doing. However, you know what, bees? I did end up finding a game that I was wanting to play. It's a horror game, if you can believe it or not. And it's not even Halloween. What the hell is this? Kumari doesn't play those. Kumari doesn't play those. Are you gonna get a nice big cake? Gonna get a nice big cake? Shit. I was thinking about playing a horror game. Like one of those people in Final Fantasy say something world chat by accident. That's hilarious. Yeah, you got it. It's a horror game. Yes, it's a horror game, but with no camera problems because there's literally no camera. I don't remember the name of it. It's one that's entirely through text. So you move around, but you see entirely through a visor, and it is pixel art. And the pixel art will tell you whether you're like if you're walking close to something and it's like, oh, this is 98% a fridge. This is 97% a woman. Toka. But the sound is the part that's spooky. Because there's sound that's happening at the same time. Oopsie. I've never played like a proper horror game aside from Yomawari. But Yomawari was very silly and had a Tsuchinoko in it. So I was like excited to play Yomawari. The horror game sounds hilarious in the way that I think I would actually be scared. So I think I would like to play that together. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Whee! Bonk. Well, as you can see, bees, I did not mean to do this super fishy boy jump, but that's okay. I am excited though. So we'll stream on Thursday instead of Friday this time, and if I can, I will go ahead and find that port. You know what? You know what? I'll find it right now. I'll find it right now on my phone because I saved it to myself. And that's not true. I saved it in Kazuma's DMs. That's a Japanese radish. That's a jolteon. That's lemon. Here it is. What is it called? Best anywhere ever played. It's called Proximate. 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 I'm gonna search for it in Steam. Alright. Proximate. Proximate. Or search. Proximate. It's $7? Hell yeah! I'm just gonna add that there. That sounds fun. I would love to see the radish, actually. You would love to see the radish? Okay, I will send you the radish. It's a really large radish. It's a, hold on, I have to go back down. Where are you, Mr. Radish? It's real cool. Where are you at, Radish? It's a 17 kilogram radish. There we go. I'm sending it into your DMs now, Papa. Radish. Papa. Where is the fa? Papa. There you are. You're so far down. Here is your radish. Radish, just for you, radish. I like radishes. They're really cheap here, and I like cheap vegetables. Groceries have been getting so expensive lately. I went to buy cheese yesterday. Holy shit! Usually, it's like, for like a 250 gram bag of cheese, it's like $350 yen. It was 500 fucking yen yesterday. Sitting there like, this is what I always get. I am so pissed. And yeah, it's huge. It's a massive tonky. Radishes are crazy cool. Also, I like pickled radishes a lot. Anything that tastes like salt and vinegar, pickled radishes are great. Unfortunately, a lot of the vinegar here in Japan is super sweet, so I end up, alright. So I end up, like, going, this is okay, but it could be more sour. Makes me wish for better vinegar. Shit. Oh! Nantoka dekitanda! Iinjanai! Yokatta! Nice. Fuck. I don't think we have pickled radishes. Not sure. Really? Y'all gotta try some pickling some radishes. They are so delicious and crunchy. They're quite crunchy. They heard that they do make a lot of stuff weirdly sweet. The bread, especially. Specifically the bread. Why is it so sweet? You wanna know something? I hate sweet curry. It is truly garlic bread time. Barlagraxia is back in action, and what can I say? I'm happy about it. Hi, Phantom, good morning! Good to see you. We are here while I yap. Shit. We are here while I yap. There's a lot of things that they make sweet here. I'm personally a big fan of, like, not having sweet. If it's, like, supposed to be sweet and salty, I better be eating a fucking peanut butter granola bar, you know? I don't mind sweet and salty. Look, one of my favorite combinations, chocolate and cheese. Not even shitting you. Give me some fucking milk chocolate and some cheese. It's like the best. Oh! Shit! I like it. I'll eat them at the same time. You let it sit in your mouth a little bit. It's delicious, right? But curry doesn't need sugar. In fact, most food doesn't fucking need sugar. You know what? No, it needs sugar. Things that have tomatoes, because those nightshade babies need they need to get rid of like the super acidic acidity stuff before you get fucking heartburn because you're old enough to get fucking heartburn. Aside from that, yeah, like, milk chocolate and cheese. I like milk chocolate and cheese. If you can try it, like just like a shit-tastic marbled cheese with it, it's great. You mostly eat pickles if you. I love dill pickles. Sweet and sour pickles? No. Sweet pickles just fucking suck. Once people say like, I eat bread pickles, and I'm like, you are a disaster. No, I can't handle it. I can't handle it. Hi, Samuel. Good morning. Long time no see. Ah! All right. No one's humped your tomato. Are you fucked? You're the one who humps your tomatoes, Ruby. You are the humpin'. Because I cannot eat raw tomatoes just on their own. Remember, they're like slimy. I'm not a big fan of that personally. The slime. Listen, I might have grown up watching things like Uh-Oh with that crazy Nickelodeon slime, alright? Or Nickelodeon looking slime. But like, not for me. At least not for eat. I do make a damn good like baby tomato pasta sauce though. And I've gotten a lot better with tomatoes over the years. In fact, the other day I ate a sandwich that I didn't know was gonna have tomatoes in it, and I ate it. I did it. I ate it. Are you fucked? Your favorite combo is Milo and ice cream. Those are both sweet things, my dear. Enjoy your lucky shady. Good morning. And chocolate strawberries are super nice. They're tart. Those are tart. I like those. Do y'all have favorite fruits? Because you want to know who has like the best fucking fruit in fucking Japan? Tohoku. Tohoku has the best fucking fruits. You gotta come to Tohoku and eat them. Tomato boogers equals no. Sun-dried tomato is good, right? I agree. Also, sun-dried tomato is like super umami crisis. I like fruit from Tohoku. It's delicious, and I am definitely not biased. I'm not biased. No, Siri, do you know that because I get to go to Sendai on the weekend, I get to go to the Tohoku Poker Center, and I am jazzed. Everything. I'm gonna go on the Monday, so it's not super overly crowded. I took a day off for that. Fuck. Took a day off for it, but I'm hoping. I'm hoping that they'll still have the stuff that I would like, not sold out. I want the artwork for the places in Tohoku specifically. It's really, really pretty. Okay, hold on. Birding. Bird. Ah! Good luck on Monday! Arigato, Egu! Egu shio! It's good to see you. Most fruits are good. I like a lot of fruit. I haven't had pomegranate in a really long time. It would be nice to pomegranate it up a little. But I haven't found any since I've come here. The Milo is for the Milo is crunchy? What? Is that not like sports drink powder? Am I wrong? Am I insane? Or is there like a chocolate? I mean, it sounds great. Like, don't get me wrong. Peanut butter and apples, ne? I distinctly remember you saying it. Peanut butter. I do not mind it. I do not mind it. It's okay. It's a solid alright out of 10 for me. Tohoku is the best, period. It's a grainy powder. Yeah. It's like a chocolate milk mix. Disho? Shit. Huh! Good morning! It's a Tip Tip! How are the little moose? I hope they're good. I hope they're cute. Well, I know they're cute, but I hope they're good, and then I hope you're good. You like fruit, right? You like fruit, right? Have you considered coming to Tohoku and enjoying some fruit? Some lovely, lovely fruit? In fact, there's a lovely, lovely place. Like, there's an entire prefecture dedicated to peaches. Little moose are good. Yay! Boo-boos! You got the entire prefecture dedicated to peaches. You can go to Aomori and get apples there. Iwate has some good stuff too. Chocolate milk makes marketed as a healthy sportsman drink because it has milk. Oh, come on. I know that, like, in Southeast Asian countries, it's like a lot of people are like, oh, it's a way for children to, like, have calories, and that's what it's for, effectively. But it is pretty beloved here. I never tried it until I moved here in Japan. There we go. There we go! Uppy buppy puppies! It's true. It's true. Bonk. Bonk. But yes, I'm so excited to be able to get to the Poké Center because they have some beautiful artwork for a lot of the festivals that happen in Tohoku. Like the Mabuta Festival. Mabuta Festival in Aomori. And the big Tanabata celebration in Miyagi. And the... what is it called? Waraji Festival in Fukushima. And I know that one of them... Hold on. Ah! What was the other two? Shit. There's six. There's six. Like, I know that one of them has, like, the big, like, like, lantern lights on a giant pole. That I remember. It's marketed as a healthy sportsman drink. It, like, has kids playing soccer on the side. It's Nestle. They're trying to market it like that. Be like your cool favorite soccer players, kids! Aha! Reminds me of the, like, cartoon clowns, effectively. Like, aha! Yeah, do this, kids! Aha! Definitely not for the gains of capitalism or anything like that. Fuck! I also love bananas. Do you like them with the bubbers? The banana muffins, too? I made a mistake by saying, instead of banana nut muffin, called it a banana muffin, and it was really funny at the time, I gotta be honest, and I still kind of think it's funny. Banana muffins. Not a big deal. Banana muffins. What's happening? Nothing. Banana muffins. Okay, let's try this again, shall we? Good try. Capitalism, grrr! Yeah, fuck that noise. I'm a bit slow to the head. You have a head cold! Oh no! Everybody, hurry, hurry, hurry. Tippo needs Pat's stat. This is actually really important. Please give Tip Pats. Call 1-800-PATS now. That gives your head pats. Yeah! Ah! It is that time. I can't believe it. There's a surfer on the can. Exactly. They don't exactly say it, but it has... Yeah, Nestle has indeed sponsored a lot of athletes to make the image that. Nutrigrain. Oh, God. I haven't thought about that for a while. The Nutrigrain bar. It comes off as healthy. But it's the same as any other fucking pastry, let's be honest. Every cricketer. Yeah! Can anybody explain cricket to me? Like, aside from it being a bug? Because I've seen material on it in the textbook. And that's about it. That's about it. That's all I've got. I'm like, alright. There are large men, and they hold the bats, and they swing it at a ball. And that's it. Some people compare it to baseball, but it's like, how is it like baseball? I do know baseball. A little. I know that there are bases, and I know the positions generally because of Wii Sports. Thank you, Wii Sports. Nice on. Nice cock. Gotta Alright. It's as exciting as baseball. So boring as fuck. Alright, got it. Remember, I like hockey, because, like, there's... You can't sell baseball to me. I'm no baseball fan. Cricket! Cricket! Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket. Rafa. I do not know how it works. All I know is, like, that is large. Instead of running in a circle of 4 bases, you run between these 2 bases, and instead of tagging a ball, you tag those stick things. And if you're not behind the line, you hit the stumps, you're out. Okay. So you're it's like that exercise thing in the gym where you go and touch one line, and then you go touch the other line, and then you touch the one line again, and then you go touch the other line, right? But with bats. And you have to do this while the ball is gone? Like, where are you trying to hit the ball to? I am curious. Genuinely, I have no idea how it works. And before I go ahead and spend a fuckload of time doing, a small breakdown on what it is on YouTube for like 4 hours, I would rather hear it from the bees and then do a 4-hour breakdown on how a specific speed run works.
The multi-stage fitness test is a test that happened after I was already graduated.
I love this sport ball. Did they make the touch in one run? They did the goal in I don't can't fake it. Literally only know hockey, friends. I'm sorry. That's right, not even ice hockey. The other shit doesn't fucking exist. You want to take it up with me? Go ahead, be my guest. It's not going to treat you kindly. Whoop! Hold on. Yes. Okay, we have a chance. I'm gonna figure out what to do here. I didn't try this. Oh, I can go down. I can go down a little bit. Okay. 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 PB. No. Stars. PB. 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 Do it again. Do it again. We can do this. Let's go! Let's go, bees! Oh my god. We're still going up there. I don't know how long the up will last, but then we have to go down. Remember, there's a down part to this. Shit. Oh my god! Woo! Sorry for the fucking feral scream there. Go men! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Ah! Pee in my bubble! Ah. Oh right, I forgot to do the thing. Sorry, my heart is pounding right now. You gotta give me a hot second. I got past the electric balls. I got past the stars somehow. It's the fish that we died to. We died to the fish. All I have to pay attention to is specifically Madeline. No, wait, I didn't die to the fish. I died by the fish. Okay. Yes, I died near the fish. Sorry, I'm just thinking. Hydrating time. Okay! Again. I don't know what the down's gonna be like. I'm scared of that. If they make me bring the jellyfish on the way down, I am concerned. Yes, I died to the lightning. Thank you. Thank you for correcting me. I overcorrected. Alright. Oh, oops. Whew! Oh, my heart is pounding, bees. Ooh, what a rush! What a rush! Alright. Still got a lot to go. Haven't seen the down at all yet, so... Oh, oopsie. Woo! Okay. I got tasered around the fish. This is the fish getting revenge for me fishing them all. Tits. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. Alright, alright. So now I know that I can move downwards, which is great. I can move down. Good, 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 good. Alright, we'll try that again. What were we talking about immediately before this, though? Because that memory's gone. Completely and entirely. All I remember is talking about Milo. Vaguely. Tasered in the fish aisle. Tasered in the fish aisle. Don't you know you gotta go? Get out of my way. Sports ball and hockey. And cricket, yeah. Hockey. That's right. Not ice hockey. Not ice hockey. It's just hockey. It's the only kind of hockey that really matters. Why do you like hockey, Kumo? So glad that you asked. So glad that you asked, Bees. Oh man. There's something about watching the sports ball game when like the other people in your country are also really invested in it. And after winning a gold medal in the Olympics in 2004, you go out for a walk and see your neighbors who are also like still in the middle of cheering. That was good. The thing is with cricket is it has different formats depending on how many overs you are. What the fuck is an over? You have T20 matches, 20 What's an over? One day internationals, which is 50 overs per side, and then test matches can go as long as you can, with each side getting 2 minutes to put the best score together. Yeah, I'm sorry. Davey is being stubborn. Go men, navies. I don't know what it is. I don't think that Twitch is sending the token correctly. An over is a number of balls thrown. Oh, okay. Idea for Rocky. Wait a minute. Name it slapstick. That's okay. So it's like, why do we call the football when football more like egg carry, you know? Slapstick is good, but the boys don't slap. They be fucking elbowing each other. Okay, so there's this phrase in my country. Maybe people have heard it before. It's called elbows up. Y'all heard of it? Elbows up means to get ready to fight. And the reason why it's this particular phrase is because in hockey, if you end up accidentally hitting somebody and your elbows were high, then it's seen as like an intent to fight, and it's an automatic penalty. No. Elbows up. Gloves off is second. Elbows up is first. It means prepare to fight. Because if your elbows are up, you'll definitely be mistaken for wanting to fight, which means if you're going elbows up, it means that you're doing it. You're full sending it. Gloves off means you're already fighting. Name it Fight Puck. That one I like. I like Fight Puck because half the game is people just fucking gunning it at each other. These are pretty big guys too. They're pretty large. Unfortunately, most of them are absolute insufferable bastards. What is it about hockey players and being fucking morons? I just don't get it. Especially at the younger ages, you know? Oh no! Oh, no, I did it! Okay. Here we go. Next try. Okay. Okay. Focus. Okay. Okay. There's a thing here. I think I'm going down. I think this is the down. I didn't even get to see the down! Fuck! That's a peanut butter still though! Please celebrate it! Yay! Peanut butter! Woo! Peanut butter, peanut butter. I'm staying strong. Yeah, I just went a little bit early. You know what? That's totally fine. I've had worse. I've had worse. Remember, I haven't been playing this particular stage for 12 hours straight quite yet. Good. Nice. Alright, here we go. Here we go, bees. Let's try again. Oh, okay, never mind. Apparently, I want to go into the electricity. That's where I want to be. I want to be in the electricity! Bow, 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 bow. It's alright. That's where we are. Half electric, half Kumo. Just a very frizzy looking Kumarine. Very frizzy, much frizz. Sparkly. Dun 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 dun. We're trying. Yeah, you'll get there. You'll get there. As I am. I wanna be where the ions are. I wanna be where the ions are. I wanna feel them zap me. Look at those electrons. What are they called again? Small. Pew. Pew, 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 pew. Ah, shit. So I was mentioning before, bees. I was mentioning slightly before, just a little bit, that I do have a surprise for the bees. However, I was thinking about having the thing be on June the 1st, but it's looking like there are bees that can't show up on June the 1st. Yes, I can do it earlier. Do you know what days might work better for some bees? You just gotta let me know. That I'm interested. Fuck! Just gotta let me know. The hacky is the good game. It's a good game because 20 minutes per thing. Make it easy peasy. I need it after Cinco de Mayonnaise. June the 1st is fine for you. But it's not good for Ombi though. It's gonna be a good day. I promise you I will make it worth it, bees. I probably will need a little bit of support that day. But I promise you, it is a good surprise and it is already complete. I was just gonna be like, oh, well, what if we make it so... What if we make it so... It's the same day as when I made my first tweet, but I don't need to do that. I can do it sooner! And I would like it to be a very fun celebration. Cinco de Mayo is your parents' anniversary? Whoa. Any birthdays about 9 months after or so? Mathing for time zones. Okay. Emotional support, technical support, manpower support. That's a good question. Not technical support. I think it would be really fun to do something together with the bees. But specifically, like, I want it to be like a really, really fun, kind of silly time. So I don't want there to be no bee there, you know? I would like people to be able to come. Woman power support. That's always needed. Like, literally at all times. At all times. January and April. One of those days. One of those days is suspiciously in that month. In the same month as us right now. Has it already been the birthday? It is literally the 15th of the month. Like, we are halfway through. It could be either or. Has the birthday already is the birthday in the room with us? Is the birthday in the room with us? Eee! Bonk! Okay, hold on. I do not like this tricky part. Nice. Nice! Alright, let's do it. His birthday was on Saturday! Oh man, no! Birthday, birthday, say that's your birthday. Birthday, birthday, come on and birthday. Birthday, birthday, I know your birthday. Birthday, birthday, do you want birthday? I don't care about anything but food. Anything but food. Okay, here we go again. We're gonna try. Alright, it looks like Yeah, we're gonna come down. Okay, we're gonna go fast. All right, here we go. Okay. I heard the ding dong. That's great. That's effectively the same as where we were before. I am far too anxious at that point. Hi, dear. Good morning. It's good to see you. I was afraid you were gonna miss it. And by it, I mean me trying. Missed it by that much, quite a bit actually. Unfortunately, you can't see the up or the down section, so I'm going in completely blind. At least some of the beginning part is a little bit more of a muscle memory problem. I gotta be here for farewell. Farewell, farewell. I'm really hoping we can get this one today. Mostly because I've actually had nightmares about it now. I've had nightmares about it where my brain goes, what if you never finish it? Like Pantheon 5! And I was crying in my dream going, please, 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 please have mercy on me. I really want to beat it. I want to beat both of them. So yeah, there's that. So like me doing this is kind of just like the mental hurdle. It's a big mental hurdle. I would love to beat it today, but we'll see. Release Kumo from the nightmare. This one holds a little bit of a special place in my heart. I love this game. It is more forgiving, I'm finding, than 7C. Because you can still move around quite a bit. It's not like so fucking tight like what we were doing before in 7C. D5 is gonna be a lot though. You gotta need to practice the boxes. Yeah, no, I will. I will need to. We're not going into it right away, but we are going back to Hollow Knight. And half of the reason is obvious, right, bees? Half of the reason is because Hollow Knight Silk Song is actually fucking happening. Where everybody pointed and laughed at you and you had no pants. I have never ever had a trauma dream where I wasn't wearing pants. I have had trauma dreams where I've peed my pants. That was sad. But usually that doesn't usually happen unless it's like, why? Like, why is this happening kind of a thing? I will become so strong. I've done P4. P5 is the last hurdle, and it will happen. It will. Imagine that after Celeste, training Path of Pain comes up first. Honestly, I'm curious as what Path of Pain would look like, but I don't have a save file with Path of Pain available for myself. Wait a minute. We've got the Steel Soul file. I think that the Steel Soul file will have it. We could check it out. It is a different control scheme, but we can try it. I don't see why not. Alright. Nice. Alright, here we go. Here we go again! Steel Soul, Path of Pain, Moggy. I mean, we 100%ed that Steel Soul. So, shit. Just a little over it. My bad, bees. So like, we have it available. I went to go try it once and then I was like, it is not worth it. I do not want to do this before I beat the game. So I do have that file I think the Path of Pain is available on that one. We could do Path of Pain. And I know exactly where to go too, because that map's burned into my fucking head! You're going to have a nap? Okay, Ruby, I hope that you have the best nap, and don't worry, I'm here on Thursday for you, okay? Does everybody need to buy cake in order to to come to stream on Thursday? Is that the goal? We have to have cake. I can grab some cake or at least some din-dans before I end up streaming. There we go. I dodged it. Cake is not mandatory. I think that cake would be slight. What if I say that cake only? Only cake allowed! And then there's just a bunch of fucking cakes in their stream, and then everybody's tossing cake at their computer. The cake is a lie. It's not. It's not. I won't. I'm gonna bring cake. I've never had panic dreams or anything like that happen. My panic dream's like, hold on, I gotta read that. Pause everything. The voice says, don't we need to wake up for work? You're late. That is a panic dream. I never needed to go to the toilet dream. Really? The dream where you need a bathroom, you never seem to find it. Oh my god. Okay, so I've had those kinds of dreams where I go to the bathroom in my dream, but for some reason, nothing is happening. Like, I'm sitting there on the pooper, and I'm like, now I have to pee. Why isn't anything working? It's because my body cannot do the pee thing when I am in a dream. So, thanks, buddy. You're rad. Thank you. But I've absolutely had those kinds of dreams. My nightmares are generally stress responses. Shit, I could have fucking saved that. Generally stress responses. I'm getting chased by someone or something, and then yes, I'm getting chased by somebody or something, and then monk. Okay. And it's either they're chasing me or I'm chasing them constantly. Cake is mandatory. We need cake on Thursday. This is important. Cake is important. We're gonna celebrate a birthday, we better do it right. Isn't that right, bees? Isn't that right? Fuck. I want brownies. That sounds nice. There's a bunch of booties. Late for school even though it's been over a decade since I've been in school. Have you, any of you had a dream where you're like, you're in university and you're going to class and it's the final exam, but you never went to class, so you don't know what it's gonna be, and you're concerned? Tits. Oh, Jax has got my Snoogle! Oh, Snoogle! Enjoy your kitten, Snoogles, please. You fall in your dream and then you hit the ground, your whole body jerks, causing you to bounce in your bed like you fell into it from your dream. Yeah, that is such a cool phenomenon. I think it's annoying as fuck. And it only ever happens right before you're going to bed, or like right before you're sleeping. Crazy. I've had dreams where it's like, nobody's proud of you. I never went to uni, never had the dream since I graduated miraculously. I'm like, hell yeah! Most nightmare I had was being haunted by my dead wife like I was in a Silent Hill game. That's fucking baller. You had a wife. My least favorite dreams are the ones where I get up, have breakfast, do all this stuff even though I'm tired, then I have to wake up and have to do it all over again. Okay, that sounds really sad. Pedantic dreams are tough. I think the worst nightmares that I ended up having were entirely, like, the worst, the very worst ones. So aside from, like, the really bad, like, there was a few bad times in my life. There was, a time when I was at university, I was working retail, and I was a manager for about 2.5 years at retail, And obviously everybody at retail in a managerial position that's above, you know, like that is like store manager or slightly more manager than a different manager. They always take their jobs too fucking seriously, you know? And so I had a ton of nightmares, like a ton, where I was just at work having to deal with the same shit that I was dealing with the day before or 2 days before, or the shit that I would have to deal with the next day. Okay. Alright, let's quickly judge this, alright? It's down here. We are not going to move our body. Are you shitting me? It didn't work? Huh? Man. Old joke of one. Oh no, I'm late to school. Wait, I'm an adult. Wait, I'm Kumo Sensei? Yeah, I've had that before. Fall shocks are tough. Not at me and scream a bunch. That's awful. You feel where you make contact with your shit. Yes, absolutely, with my foot. Too low. Unfortunate. It happens. Did I miss the switch? I did. I missed the switch. Oh, well. You want to know what I did do, though? I didn't fall into the lightning after. That's right. Go ahead. Clap for me. I know you want to. Woo! Go Kumo! Yeah! You hit the side of the wall. I am so proud of you, Kumo. I am so proud of you, Kumo. I am so proud of you. I am so proud of you. And yeah, at least you can hang out on the rock for a while. You could actually just hang out there in general. Whoa, Kumo, you're so incredible. Wow. You did the thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm proud of myself. Let's go. I didn't have a knee-jerk reaction. That is difficult for me. Physical knee-jerk reaction there. Yeah, dreams that affect, like, your actual muscles are fascinating. I like the concept of, like, dream psychology, like, being that, like, you know... Aww. Kumo, I'm so Vegeta. That's like the best compliment I've heard all day. I want to be so Vegeta. Just gonna go down here. I guess, you know, working as a teacher, sometimes I'm like, man, am I doing the right thing? And then I remember back to some of my teachers in school going like, you know, I've had worse. I feel like there's been slightly worse people than Kumo Sensei at this whole profession thing. Ah, I did let go of it early again. Woo, 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 woo. But it's okay. The dream psychology where it's like the study of it in a neuroscience way, where it's basically like if you're learning a skill and you go to bed, there is scientific and empirical evidence that you do get better after sleep. Whereas like things like sleep aren't a perfected study. We still don't know why exactly the brain sleeps. We have a hunch. We have a fucking hunch, but that's about it. I have my job. Okay, that's one. Okay. Alright. Okay, bees, we're gonna go all the way. All the way, all the way, all the way, all the way. I did it. Fuck! Kumo. Oh, Kumo. This time I'm not sleeping. Maybe it's time to clean this up with residue and other things are being overactive for prolonged dreams. That's why we have dreams at all. There's some cool things about that. Like, specifically, like, how, you know, when people sleep, like, there's, like, proteins that are actually moved away from the brain, which is really cool. And it affects things like Alzheimer's too. Technically a peanut butter. Yes, that's just technically by like a solid 1 Madeline's worth of pixels. Which Foxy probably knows how many pixels a Madeline is worth. Oh, don't worry, I am genuinely and honestly not upset. I'm not upset. I screamed into my pillow. I'm good. I'll be alright. I'm still doing my best. Technically a photon barrier. It is a peanut bubbler. All I'm doing is facing myself, so that's okay. I think it's really, really cool though. Like, I remember when I was young, my friend invited me, like my friend at the time, they're like mega rich. They knew they were quite rich, and they very, very kindly invited me to come to a ski mountain with them, which didn't have cell phone service or any like internet access or anything like that, so it was definitely a you're getting away to get away kind of place. Not like I had a cell phone at the time, but like definitely like not being able to call anybody was kind of interesting. And to go to a ski mountain, and I was gonna learn, they were like, we're gonna teach you how to ski. And then the next trip we ended up going, they taught me how to snowboard. And I remember the snowboarding trip really, really well, because during that snowboarding trip, that first day was painful as hell, right? You're going through the motions, like, you get back down, get up again. Are they ever going to keep me down? Not really, because you're going down a fucking mountain. But yeah, like, effectively, they had the patience to stick through it with me, and I was like, yeah, I'll keep going, even though I'm, like, crying halfway through because the fucking bruises hurt so bad. Fuck. But yeah, I never did the bunny slips. I think 14-ish at the time, the first time I went, and so we did, like, the small greens that were easy to access, yeah. Pick 9 pixels tall, her hitbox is 11 pixels tall. Oh, I see. I see. And so, they're, like, the first day, Cat, come on in. And, I remember, like, that night, I went to bed, and I woke up in the morning, and I'm like, I think I know how to do this. and I went to the mountain and I just did what I remember doing in my dreams. And they were like, cool, you seem to got the hang of it. Let's go to a different one now. And then we went on the really big chair, and it was super cool. And I felt so proud of myself then, but it was like definitely after I dreamt. I was like, yeah, brain needs time to brain a little bit. So like that whole like, you do need rest to function. You do need rest to do things is accurate and real. Please do remember. Had lots of opportunities to go nursing, but I never took any because of mean classmates. Man, I wish that you know, oh fuck. Well, they did take me to the top of Mount Son of Bitch. They did not take me to the top. They took me to the top of a different hill, because there was like there were two main mountains that this one had, and one of them used like a huckleberry colored chair, and that was the newer one. And okay, that one right there ended up being it's just like a higher one. They did have like green slopes the way down, but it was longer. Instead of like the, all right, I'm gonna give it a shot, it'll take like 5 minutes and then I'm down. It's more like a, okay, no, like we gotta commit. We're gonna take 20 minutes to come down the mountain now. And okay, that was cool. A huckleberry colored chair. It was awesome. It was really cool, and it was like the longest time at that point that I'd ever spent on a ski lift before, so I was like scared because they're high up, right? But it was really, really cool, and I felt so proud of myself. And then I think I ended up going a few times after with them, and on my last time I went with them specifically, I did my Black Diamond. I did my Black Diamond not with my friend, but my friend's dad, who was teaching me. They taught all of their kids from like when they were tiny bitty beans, and here they are teaching this like 14-year-old super fucking poor girl how to snowboard. Their son's friend that like was honestly so nice. Oh, a huckleberry color? No, a huckleberry color is like almost like the magenta in the back of the screen here. Thank you for clipping. I love clips. You can clip this even. I love clips. I love clips. They make me happy. I love clips. Please make clips. I love clips. I want to see more clips. They make me happy. Clips, clips, clips. Yeah, yeah, yeah. God, I love clips. It's honestly great. I love going into the little part in the Discord. We got some clips. And then I look at myself and I'm like, man, I was such a silly doofus today. And like, when I watch some of my content sometime and I go, man, that's a funny girl right there. Like, I would be an Oshi if I wasn't her. True clips is so good. It's so true. Huckleberry Hound, he was blue. Huckleberry Hound is blue, but I'm talking about the real life actual berry, which exists. He was named after something. The Huckleberry Hound is not quite that. No. Also, clits, I get it. I mean, you got a head cold, but you know what? I'm willing to forgive this one. Clits for justice. Viewers who clip, my beloved. Truly, viewers who clip, greater than sign viewers who don't clip. But I love all of you. I love all of you bees, genuinely. You want to know what bees that I don't get to talk often about? The ones who lurk. Y'all are literally the lifeblood of this whole channel. Self-Oshi narcissism? No! Have you ever, like... No, some of you haven't. Some of you haven't stupid. But, like, at first I was really embarrassed by them, like, for myself, right? But, genuinely, I was like... You know, after I'm like... getting pretty silly. It's getting a little silly. Speaking of glitchy, what? Huh? Why? Look. So strong. Ah, hi, Speedy. Good morning. Could you tell me how to be speedier, but also take my clumsiness away? Lurkers, we don't see you, but we love you. In fact, I actively never, ever, ever, ever look at my active list. That's for my mods and nothing more. I never, ever look. I do not perceive you, but remember that I do love you. Because, you know, when people are lurking, they don't want to be perceived, you know? Dun, 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 dun. Donk. Yay! Ow! Whee! That's our goated. They're pretty cool. Ah! A little fast. Yes, we do have we have a little channel for it. Actually, you know what? Speaking of channels and stuff, Kazuma-san ended up rewriting a description of every single channel in the Hive. If you are ever confused about what those channels mean or are, because we have some pretty silly names for them, you can check that, what is it called? I am currently in the middle of playing Jellyfish Catch, so I can't personally look, but nice. I can't personally look, but Hive map. Yes, the map of the Hive. Did I seriously let that go? Are you fucked? Alright, good try. Hi, Teresa, good morning! Where have you been? Where have you been? Where have you been? True, turned into the stream to lurk. And the guy called out my name from the active list. No. Ultimate advice to take it slow on the screen, as dull as that might be. It'll make you faster. It's true. It's so true. We've gotten to the very top. We've gotten to the very top. I am just being a bit of a dork right now. Fuck. I've got a map. I'm not afraid to use it. You better not. You gotta use it. And then you gotta thank Kazuma for their service, because they are insane. Once I got to the up part, I forgot to do the thing. Once I got to the up part, I'm usually focusing a little bit better. But it's like oh, I have done this part 3,000 times, it feels like now. Alright, good try. Where have you been? Been searching all long. Huh. Where have you been? A bit of a dork? Hey, what are you saying now? My area actually does have ski mountains and stuff like that. And one of my students she was just published in a magazine for being a great skier. I was so proud of her. I want her to be as successful as she personally wants to. I think that sounds so great. I want her genuinely to be so happy. Okay, let's do it. But I've never gone here. I don't have my snowboard here. I have a snowboard, but it's not here. Okay. Take it easy, Kumo. Take it easy. Alright. We're going to the top bees. The very top. I got it. I have too much hubris. My pride is absolutely fucking out of this world. I have a mental barrier and I need to stop. I have a mental barrier and I need to stop. Hi, Stormy. Good morning. I have a mental barrier and half of it is the brain cell. Kumo is genuinely scared. I think that I'm just scared. I'm genuinely scared. It is technically a peanut butter. Yes, you can have this one, bees. Technically a PB. I don't feel like clapping though. When I go down, if I don't have... Okay, thank God. Mental. You're Mot's paw now? Congratulations on your very Australian child. But oh man. Oh. I'll clap you in the arigato! Speaking of which, clapping and stuff. There will be an ad. It's gonna happen in like around 4-ish minutes. Just as a heads up. Okay, that was interesting. Have a moment. Have a Twix? I haven't had Twix for a very long time. Bring me Twix. Come to Japan. Come to Tohoku and bring me Twix. Come to Japan and bring me Twix. Twix. I just want chocolate in general, I think would be nice right now. I've been thinking of that really nice garlicky ramen because it looks so good, and I don't have anything prepared for dinner yet. Because they close at 9. Cheesy! Yahoo! Minasan, good morning. My name is Kumarino. I am your weather very extraordinaire, and I hope that you are having a lovely day today. Make sure that the shout out actually ends up working, my sweet bees. Onegai shimasu. Cheesy! It's not easy being cheesy, and I'm sure you've heard that line 1,000 times by now. What were you up to? What's hip-hop happening? Lamau, what can I say? Holy Hannah. Hold on a hot sec. I'm gonna do this again. Okay. Hold on. It's Gigi! You're also playing Celeste. Thank goodness. Holy heck. Welcome on in. Garlic ramen. Yes, garlic ramen, baby. Let's go. Now remember, when it comes to raids, it's really important. First, there's one thing I gotta say. I'm Kumari. I like to play games. My name's Kumari. I'm your weather very extraordinaire, and it's so great to see you. We also have rules here. That's right. Oh, hi, Exodus. Good morning. You're doing a hard golden? Hell yeah, let's go. Arigato, cheesy. I was gonna say, we have rules here, and these rules are like super important. Ready? Here we go. Bum, chow, bum, bum, chow. Bum, chow, bum, bum, chow. Welcome, baby, to the hive. You have 4 rules, which you must abide. Number 1, stick a straw into your skull. Hydrate or dehydrate, that's law. Number 2, you gotta wiggle, don't be shy. Go on, shrimp, dig, and law. Number 3, food sweat to that. Get there to get your nan, grab my snack. Number 4, thanks for your beats today. Leave it to me and relax away. Woo-ha! Holy crap. Nan, the hardest golden. Oh, so you're doing golden farewell. You are literally doing golden farewell. You are doing golden farewell. Well now, let me tell you, your brain must be fried. You're not doing golden farewell? That's golden 7? 7C? 7C is a pain in the ass. Golden core? Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a mod. What? Are you in? What? You come into my goddamn chat saying, hello, I'm just doing a hard golden. I thought, all right, a vanilla. No, not at all. The hardest modded golden is cheesy. Now, it really isn't easy being cheesy, is it now, bees? Holy heckin' humble bee. Holy shit. Incredible. That's so amazing. You're just simply so... I'm my go. Yeah, fuck yeah, let's go! I'm gonna zip too. They're crack. I am trying my hardest to just do a farewell at all. That's actually true. At all. I have done everything else. I've done, like, literally everything other than Farewell. So I'm just doing this. 7D1D Golden. Okay, so it's Summit D-Sides. Naruhodo. That makes me want to cry. Just a little bit. I've been trying to avoid strawberry jam spoilers, but I do plan on trying it out. You know that I planned on playing this game in January, and that's all, right? Did you know that? Did you happen to unearth Summit D-Side 1 with 1 dash? Huh? Have you ever felt incredibly inadequate all of a sudden? I do all of the time, and guess what? It doesn't matter because I'm only going to compare myself to me. Why haven't I beaten Farewell with Golden? Yeah, hold on. I'll just go do that right now. Forget all of the other deaths. They all don't count. Yeah, neither does that one. I'm just throwing for content. I was just gonna pay through A-sides, maybe B-sides, but then I just kept going. This game is phenomenal, and I'm surprised by how intensely excited I am to just exist alongside it. What a cool game, genuinely. So it is really, really cool to see creators such as yourself also come in here and say, like, there is so much more than what you're already experiencing, right? Modded D-sides, strawberry jam, the Celeste 64 thing is fun to look at too. I don't know how hard that'll be, but I think that it would be fun to try. So I'm personally today working on getting over my mental barrier. We have made some strides here tonight, and by that I mean I've gotten like 3 peanut butters. I finally made it to the up part over here, right here. I made it to this up part. I got to the very top. I have not once gone down yet because I am terrified. But that all ends now, bees. I'm gonna focus for a hot second. Jesus fuck. Too fast, come on. Okay. 3D was a mistake. We must return to 2D. 2D's nuts! Or do you mean 2D sides, 1 dash? That is honestly so cool though. Genuinely. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. Alright, bees, here we go. All the way. Alright, here we go. Sending it. Alright, that's a PB. That's a PB! That's a PB! Yes! Yay! Alright, we have started on the down. Now that makes me happy. Goodness me. Thank you again, Cheesy, for bringing all your bees here. Remember, my rules are 110% needed to be followed in order to be here. That means you better eat, bee. You better eat, you better stretch, you better hydrate. You better relax, my sweet. Genuinely. New record! Okay, so I ended up putting in to my Discord, like, because I play Pokemon Sleep pretty fucking religiously, and I got a new record of the food, the dishes the other day, and I put new record, and everybody was like, oh, Xander Mobius's new record, and I was like, I am thinking shitty Mario Party 3, Nintendo 64, new record from that, from the mini games specifically. It's the same, it's the same voice, the voice actress that ended up doing Chance time! Dun 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 bow! Ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo-ba, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. What do you mean Yoshi has to give me 1 star? Oh, did I do that? Ba-bong. Alright, nice. Aw, too low. Too low. It's okay. We'll get the meter one day. I will also mention that there is going to be an ad break. It's going to be a solid 24 seconds from now. 24 seconds. And if you do want the yippies to exist, all you gotta do is type the same thing as everybody else. It has to be the exact same thing, or else it's not gonna count. As a heads up. Ah. Holy cloth! Ads. Yes. There are ads. So please relax. I'm gonna take your bees. In fact, I've already itadakimasu them. But yes, I haven't seen Celeste since we started this room, and it's so cool to see the first 2 jumps instantly almost like fall. Aww. That's so lovely. Genuinely. It's really cool to like compare slightly past me versus now me. Like, even with things like 7C, when it took me like a forever amount of time for trial and error. And then like looking at it at the end, I was like, damn, how you doing that, girl? How you doing that? Too much yapping, not enough snappy action. My bad. It's okay, I'll get there. It's okay, bees. It's okay, Exodus. The first thing used to be a death trap. Really? Naze? Why? Why was it a death trap? I want to hear literally everything. Oh yeah, no, like this one, because I would press up and then it would end up hitting. Yeah, never mind. If you're specifically talking about me. I am interested in things like, did they change this room, in the past? Like, did it end up having a different layout? Or did they ever end up changing specifically how they ended up making the room? I figure that some of these are mostly final, right? Oh, fuck. A little less conversation, a little more action, please. I don't think they did. I just never know. Like, I also work in games. There's a lot of stuff that devs end up doing, but sometimes, like balance patches or whatever. But when it comes to things like this, oh fuck. When it comes to things like this, usually if you're bringing out a platformer, especially like a precision platformer, it's usually got to be like down pat from the beginning, right? Ah, fuck. Boop! Yay! Oh. Ads have started. You may now spam emotes to your heart's content. Enjoy emote time. Emote, emote. Send me your emotes. Do you happen to have ones with really cool things? Perhaps a bowl of mac and cheese for cheesy. Yeah. The ads support your Kumarine. Saved by the ads! Instead of saved by the bell. Dun 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 dun. Macaroni and please. I want more macaroni. I do not have any more macaroni and cheese. Cheese! Cheese! I do have cheese. Who has the macaroni then? Well, that is so cool, genuinely, that somebody that is such an expert at the game is here watching little old B failing continuously because I'm yapping at farewell, which is fine. It keeps me sane, which is something that is important. We have a saying here. I'm not... it's not bad. Like, I'm not going to be bad forever. I'm tenacious as fuck. Nice. Nice! Okay. You read my gameplay. Refuses to focus, let go of the button. How about that? Shit. Yippee! No, you have to do them again. Do your taxes again. You want to know when I did my taxes? Literally the first of the year, because they automatically get done for you. Move out of the way, Tenacious D. We got Tenacious B. Fuck yeah, we do. I did end up going through Tenacious D a little bit when I was playing Celeste a little while ago. Great! Jingle, jingle. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. Me and the jellyfish. My jellyfish and me. Poor Madeline, dealing with her guilt and grief. So the way that I'm actually holding the grab button, which is the R button here, is I'm using a back panel. Shit. I'm using the back panel. Welcome back! Woo! 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 Wah! 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 If you're doing taxes and getting a return, there. No controller? Yes, I'm using a controller. I'm using a controller. You can literally see me use the controller. I'm using a controller. Actually, where did that go? I had Nanopad open. Where's Nanopad? Where's Nanopad? There we go. Don't know why it wasn't working before, but it is now! I hate Nintendo, but I want the new Pro Controller. No, I have... It's not actually an Xbox controller. I'm using a... Is it... the GameSir T4K. It has two back panels. So, when I was constantly using the R button, I was entering some mad fucking bingy fatigue. Yes. The icon on screen will show the buttons I press. Specifically, the buttons that are mapped to those buttons on the screen there. So, like, the back panel I have mapped to R and L for the grabs, specifically. And specifically so I don't have more hand pain. I don't like hand pain. I mean, who does? Who likes hand pain? Not me. Dodged it! And the squeeze pads on the back of the controller handles. Yes! They are, which is really funny because I just got this controller. And if Japan wasn't so convoluted about how to get a fucking Switch 2 right now, I would enter the lottery, but I literally can't do that. I'm not allowed. I even emailed them about it. They're like, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. We can't reveal anything. And I'm like, fuck. Well, like, all I want to do is after I spend 90% of my day at home, at work, speaking Japanese, I want to speak some English, you know? Don't buy the Switch 2? I want to buy the Switch 2, though. It's something that I want. I don't think I need it right away, though. They did say that they're like gonna have to wait until I can see if I can get my hands on the multilingual console. But, I guess the thing is, like, I do want to play it, and I am excited for Mario Kart, but oh shit. Fuck! Can we barely touch your cheese toys? Are you okay? That's right. My hands are busy at the moment. My mouth is yapping too. Also busy. What was I gonna say? The same day is when Deltarune comes out, and so I've got time, because I'm going to be prioritizing Deltarune before anything else. So even if I had the Switch on day one, which, again, not doing that, I would not be playing Deltarune on it, because I've played the rest of Deltarune on PC. Alright, here we go again. I can wait. In Canada, it was supposed to be $6.50. Yeah, they decided to wait for the pre-orders in Canada because when they decided to say, hey, US, y'all are gonna need to wait for the tariff information bullshit. They people were immediately going, oh, well, I'll just buy it from the Canadian market. And so the reason why the Canadian market is getting shoved off right now is because they're like, we're trying to save your stock. Hold on. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Okay. Okay, no, I was trying to go into the thing. I guess I can just let it happen. Alright. Yes, tip. I'm glad that you ended up taking medicine. Please go and enjoy some rest. It's gonna be able to afford it on my tax returns, but my parents got the credit because they claimed me on their tax. What? That's illegal. What? They're able to because of your disability? Oh. I have already. Naruhodo? Yeah, but in Japan, because I'm here in Japan, they have a really strict lottery system for any console that goes through, and not just through my Nintendo store, but any other place as well, which will open on the 24th, which is in 9 days from now. That'll open, and they'll have extra information that happens past that, because not everybody will purchase it right away. But the only way that you're able to get a multilingual console, i.e. one that uses English, or all of the other 12 languages that are normally supported from the Switch, the only way at all is to get it from the My Nintendo store. They did confirm that no other business would have it. I do. I live in Japan. Come to Japan. It is nice. It's currently 8:27 p.m. It's been raining all day long. It is Sakura season. It's very pretty. Oh, okay. Just throw it out there. Yes, I teach English here. English teacher by day. But I really enjoy what I do. And I used to, before I moved here, I used to be in dev. But yes, I've wanted to live here forever. So, here I am, living here. That's cool. Thank you. I do enjoy the Japanese English. 私もね。でも、さっきでちょっと言ってたなんですけど、もう 90% で日本語で喋ってるから、あんまり、なんか、その 10% ね、その 10% でちょっとリラックスしたいと、なんか英語喋りたいよね。それで、実はね、多分ちょっとね、まあ、最近が私も、なんかいい日とか悪い日とかあるなんですけど、まあ、いい日で、なんか、問題ないし、あんまり考えてないし、 喋ってます。普通に。でも、その後で、なんか悪い日で、本当にできるかなずっと考えて、Hey, no, you wanted this, didn't you? This, I actually do speak English and Japanese, depending on who's in chat. So, English and Japanese are both okay. What I was saying is, earlier, I was mentioning about how I'm already spending about 90% of my day in Japanese, but I've been doing, like this little 10% here that I get to have with y'all is kind of nice. And, you know, like when I play games, I would like to enjoy. Yeah, I would like to enjoy it in a language that I don't have to think about. I.e., I would like to have it in English if I buy a Switch, because it's a software lock. It's not like the console itself is like incapable of having an English language option on it. It is absolutely capable. It's just a software lock. So it's kind of interesting. I wonder what they're gonna be ultimately do with this, because I did used to say, like, to my students, like, man, y'all, you can, didn't even need it there. Y'all don't even need to use Japanese on your Switch. You can change it to English and then you can practice through that. Fuck. Would I say that I'm better at English? Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely, I'm better at English. Every single day I learn that I am absolutely inferior in every single way in Japanese. But it's gotten better. It's gotten better. It's definitely something that I can say. I am proud of my own growth here. I don't think about it. When I need to speak Japanese, I don't really think about it. When I need to read Japanese, that's where my main issue is. You know? I do? Hold on a second. ちょっと待って. I don't know what it is. You gotta give me a hot second. I'm gonna focus. Not thinking about that. Not thinking about that. Okay. 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 To the top. To the top. Okay. All right, we got the feather. That's a PB. That's a PB. I have a oh! Okay. Who is it for? Who is it for? Hold on. From Shady? Oh my goodness. Okay. Minna-san. Yahoo. Oh. Oide ne. Look at the giant Coumarin in front of you with the massive purpleness behind her. Let that suck into your consciousness for a little bit. Oh, okay. Can you tell if I'm wearing pants today or not? Can you tell? Woo! All right. Let's do it again. We got to the feather. That's a PB, my bees. That's a PB. Oh, okay. Who is Pastel streaming? Very, very, very rarely. Did you redeem Cricketune? Oh, I did. Do your loudest, most passionate Cricketune cry. How did that go? Domoimasu ka? I think it actually sounded fucking awesome. I think I did great. I think I did great. Hmm? Thank you. Thank you. I love Pokemon. Oh, okay. Woo! Apologies, I'm gonna miss stuff. I am. My lovely, sweet Davy isn't working either, so it's not like I can just have y'all tell me through her either. This time, you actually have to deal with my brain power, which is not much. No notes other than the notes you hit. Fantastic. Into the folder. Yokata! Yay! I was worried that it was gonna be too loud. I was worried about that. That's about it though. Wow! Gotta go the fan favorite. We do love a precious little deedle-deedle-deedle-dee. I can do Chadot. I can do Chadot. Not the... But like the fuck your mom. That's what Chadot sounds like. I know. I've heard it. Whee! Alrighty. Little tardigrades in the sky. Little tardigrades, don't be shy. Little tardigrades full of hope. Little tardigrades. Cope, cope, cope. Alright. Let's give it a shot. Alright, we got a feather immediately after. That's tough, but doable. We've made it we've made it there. It's just doing it now. Alright, I'll put my buns on in a second, okay? Gotta give me a hot minute. It's like the one thing that I haven't put on using, okay, hold on. No talking, no talking, no talking. Uh-huh. Lucky. Alright, that was a little low. We got this. We don't got it, but alright. Just wanted to give me some time to put my buns on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Buns up. I did declining. Did you discover turtles through Lenda? Oh. Hold on. There we go. Long hair too. Long hair and buns. Look, a treat. You want to know what I haven't had in a really long time? A cinnamon bun. I haven't had cinnamon buns in a long time, and I do not have an oven. So making them is kind of out of the question for me. But I'm thinking about it. Buns and long hair? Yo. Many buns? Oh yeah, those buns. What buns were you thinking? You were thinking my butt? Come on now, you've seen my butt in real life. Cinnamon booty, yeah, cinnamon booty. It's the booty. Cinnamon flavored booties. Oh, what? You learned about tardigrades from all the other nerds. I learned about tardigrades because one of my friends, like, their favorite, like, animal is a tardigrade. And I was like, what are you talking about? They're like water bears. I'm like, shit, that sounds awesome. And they were like, they're microscopic. And I was like, what? And they're like bugs. And you know, bees, that I do enjoy me some bugs. So we like that. There's a Cinnabon being built near me. I'm keen to try it. Onegai, I always found it difficult to go past it in like a mall and be like, oh, yeah, that smells so fucking good. And sometimes they'll give out the free sample and you're like, what did I do to deserve this kind of joy? Hi, Jimmy, good morning. I love Kumo's energy. Yokata, this is me like literally at all times. I might have already worked 9 hours today, but baby, we're playing Celeste. I need the extra energy. Your favorite animal is a seal? I do like when they go and it's really, really cute, and they kind of look like a lump. I do appreciate things like that. Lumpy babies are very cute. One of my favorite Pokemon is Poplio, actually. He's just a little guy. He's just a little sealy baby. He's just a little puppy. He goes blark, and I love him. Blob animal equals seal. Yeah, I do like blobby looking babies. They're pretty cute. And I like me some buggies. They're just little sea loaves. They're like a little baked sea bread, you know? That's so cute. The sea puppies. They're just doing what they can. And I love that. I love that for them. That was great. Well done. Didn't it sound like a seal when she sees husbando and waifu? When I see my waifu, I go, yeah, I think I sound more like a monkey when I have problems. Yes, no, I'm pretty basic there too. I think my favorite animal in general is cats. I used to have a cat. His name was Toaster. He was an orange boy and very loud. And then, after I moved, unfortunately, Toaster passed away, but he was well-loved. And he was like 19 years old, which is crazy. But now that I live in Japan, and I don't have a cat, it's like sad. That's all I want. I want a cat. That's all I want, and I can't have a cat because I live in an apartment that doesn't allow cats, and it's just so sad. Cats are family! But bugs are cute too. I really like lumpy bugs. Like, one of my favorite Pokemon is absolutely Charjabug. You know Charjabug? Kuma, when she sees Bredy, me, neuron activated. Like, actually. I've been playing a lot of Nikkei recently. Like, a lot of Nikkei. Did Toaster like the bath? Just curious. Great question. Actually, no. I wish I could say yes to that one. It would be very funny. But unfortunately, no. In fact, he howled to the point where I cried because it like sounded like I was ruining his whole life by putting him in a tub after he accidentally peed somewhere, you know? Trina's so cute! Birch tree cousin, yeah! 3 new strange and all of the cats are so cuddly! Ina! That sounds fantastic! You know, I've been playing a lot of Nikkei recently. I only joined it because Bredy exists, and she's like a new unit, and it's like, cool. And she hit all of the strike zones, and I was like, I need her! I need Brady! And then, I started playing specifically because of Brady, and then now her partner Crust is out. But if I can say to anybody who is thinking about Nikkei, do you know that Brady's story is actually explicit and basically softcore porn? Bet you didn't. Guess what? It is, and guess what? It's fantastic. Message from my car. Did I let step on my phone? Hello there. Hi. Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? You're 1,000 or so miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do. These stars can't shine as bright as you. I swear it's true. Hey there, Delilah, do you know that you're a kitty? I've seen cats be talked to about that, and man, I think it's witty, if you know. You are a cat, don't let it show. You're a spy, you know. Oh, what you do to bees? Oh, what you do to bees? Whee! Softcore porn? Yeah, kinda. I mean, there's a lot of things in it that are absolutely softcore porn. But, like, bready? Like, actually, though. Like, for real, for real. For real, for real. Her whole, like, personal was, like, holy shit. Her advice was great. I was very happy to read it. And this is, like, as a woman who doesn't have the appendages needed for the things that happened. But it was still really fun. I'm gonna go back. Cats eat bees. Well, only if they're being silly little guys. And I don't think that half of you would really mind all that much if you were gonna get eaten by a bee. Or no, sorry, by a cat. Cats are really cute. That almost fucking sniped me. Calm down, Kumo. Alright. Let's try again. Appendages. Yes. Unlike popular belief, girls do exist on the internet sometimes. I happen to be one of them. Alright. Alright, here we go. Don't panic. No! What? Naked writing is very good for all that I know. I actually am really enjoying it. I'm a huge fan of reading things like apocalyptic sci-fi. Some of my favorite genre, just in general, because I do like to read. I do like to read a lot. All right, I know. You're anime girl reading. Ooh. But I love apocalyptic sci-fi for books and stuff. And so coming into Nikkei with literally effectively a post-apocalyptic world with intense capitalistic fuckery, it's nuts. It's crazy. You're gonna enjoy a Nip Nap? I'm so sorry that I haven't beaten it yet. Gomenne. Please forgive me. If you can forgive me, it would be great. I do hope to make more progress than the feather. But enjoy your Nip Nap. I know it's late. I know that it's late for a lot of you bees. And I can only go for so long because I do need to eat tonight. But we're still early. Don't worry about it. We're good. Up. Uppy, buppy. Puppies! Thank you for the sub the other day. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so you want to know what happened, bees? We were watching the direct, and I said in the direct, okay, Silk Song just never happens. I was really jaded. I was sad. And I said, I will gift bomb a bunch of subs if Silk Song gets announced. And I was like, right after the Deltarune finagling and the pod screen for a while, I was like, huh, alright, cool, they're just doing like a little recap. I guess there's no Silk Song. There it is. There's Silk Song. That is a peanut butter right there, bees. Let's go. So you played Hollow Knight? Yes, I've played all of Hollow Knight. The only thing that I'm missing is Pantheon 5, which is still a goal that I would like to achieve in my lifetime. Woo! Peanut butter hella time. Really want to stick for you for this climb, Kumo, but the Sandman is catching up to me. There's nothing to forgive, Kumo. It's okay. Honestly, I am just so happy that you even gave it a chance. Arigato ne. I can feel it. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. A road. Bow, bow. Hell yeah. P5 hit list? You're basically doing half of P5 hit list. Oh, whoa. Oh no. Ba-bum, 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 bum, bum. Phil Collins. Man. It was the Goofy movie's 30th anniversary the other day, if you can believe it. And, ever felt old before? How long until, Rab, Radiant, all bindings. Bindings? Bindings, right? P5? That, makes me want to die. Phil calling who? Tarzan, I know you're young. Go watch Tarzan. The chances of me doing anything, like, okay, I've done a few bosses Radiant, but like, I'm actually genuinely concerned. Not until you said the 30 years old. Why would you do that? Yeah. It's a 30-year-old movie. The Goofy movie. Goofy is my favorite. I love Goofy. Oh, 1995 was 30 years ago. Really? Wow. Never feel old. Bye! Good morning. It's good to see you. Did you have Dindans yet? I hope so. Great. That went well. You watched Tarzan. Was making a oh! Phil calling card persona. I eat burger, Ina. Burger. Nuggets. Nuggets. Burger. Wii is a retro console, so is it the 3DS is a retro console? I wanna put myself in the grave. I might as well. Why? Why? Look at how incredibly fucking tilted I am already. Do you say again about beginning affiliate? Yes, and I watched the clip as well. V did a very cute itty bitty ara. You cheesed out of Radiant NKG. You may never touch God Home again. I don't blame you. Shit, Radiant NKG would be crazy fucking cool. I could have got that. The Minecraft movie was 2 weeks ago. You know what? The Minecraft movie is not a retro console. Bless. Fuck. Goofy movie is great. It is, like, it never mattered. Like, it's so good. The build up to the RR was fucking funny. It was super funny. I was watching it on the bus. Like the whole, no, I'll refund you. I'll refund you. I'll refund you. No, you won't. You made it a reward. That means Minecraft is a retro game. Minecraft pretty much looks that way anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'm tilted, clearly. Can't get out of the first fucking starting section here. Great. Steve's lava chicken or Kumo's garlic bread? You know the answer to this. Should have been more expensive. Ah. How expensive was it originally? Do. Okay. I missed! Garlic bread, is there even a question? Absolutely. Oh, Fox you're gonna nap too? Everybody's leaving me. Enjoy your nip nap. I hope that it's such a good nap that you remember about me and you go, oh, I'm going to think about Kumo in my dreams and how she stopped throwing for content and just won already. I am become garlic bread destroyer of colons. I am become Barlagraxia destroyer of colons. Keep fighting strong. I'm doing it. Song of garlic bread and the two. Yeah, that's right. Unfortunately, Davey is not having a day. You'll go an hour ago, but I do have to go eat. Yeah, you gotta get some noms. I also haven't eaten yet. It's 9. I had a sandwich today for lunch. I had a sandwich. It was okay. It was bread with mayonnaise. And I made some chicken last night. Just a little bit because I didn't have much, but it was protein and that's all. So yeah, I'm a little hungry, but we're playing Celeste, so alright. Gotta get your head in the game. Are you cooking or ordering food? I will probably cook something after this. Okay. Probably. I do have some leftover rice in the fridge. Okay. Don't let go early. Don't let go early. Don't let go early. Don't let go early. Fuck! That was good. That was still good. Barlagraxia is a term of it is garlic bread's organization 13 name made entirely by Ruby. Ruben made it. That was pretty good. That was a great feather. Genuinely great feather there. I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Or, I guess more accurately is, I will do it. Whether or not I can is not an option. It's an I will. I forgot to mark one of my kids' homework. I just realized that. One of my kids, like, I gave them homework before the end of the term last year. Well, in the end of March for the first week of April. And they forgot most of it. They got it. You made that. You made that one? I thought that Ruby made it. I thought that Ruby made it. And then I was like, I want to collect them today, and only one of my girls actually ended up finishing it, and I was like, and you, my friend, are getting an extra treat next time I'm here because you did your homework. And they were like, oh my god, I think it's at home. And I was like, sucks to suck. Homework correcting stream. Yeah! It's garlic bread plus an X. Oh, for fuck's sake. You wrote it out and then Ruby said it was missing a letter. Oh, so like Ruby ended up perfecting it. So this is what happens in like corporate. When people notice. For fuck's sake, dude. I got the trademark and everything. Okay, my bad. And people are like, oh yeah.
I win it.
If we beat this, give her 100%. If I beat this, I will give her 100%. Regardless on if she's wrong or not. But I'm gonna give her an extra treat. The thing is, what should I give her? I've got some pencils. Got some stickers. Maybe a bunch of stickers. Maybe some... I don't have any erasers right now, but I was thinking about making some erasers. Listen on that David English idioms for cope. L plus ratio. Sucks to suck. We have a very special one here, and it's using... You know how I say coup morning? I use mourn in the coup morning. F is mourn in our chat. We're mourning the lack of skill I happen to have. Whee! Nice. Home country flags. A flag would be cool. Need some like little mini flags. I don't think I have any more though. I gave them to classes. Okay. You're not gonna let go, Marine. You're not gonna let go. Okay. Alright, here we go.
We were so close! So close! Oh! That was so good! That was so good. I genuinely thought it was gonna happen there. I need to do some hand exercises. I'm hurting. I'm hurting. Hold on. Stretching, 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 stretching. Everybody stretch. Move your hands. Clap. Okay, but that is peanut butter technically. We were really close to hitting it there. Oh well. Should I still send the Kubo's garlic bread lyrics even if its TTS is broken? You are more than happy to send it, even if so. What is the sound of one hand clapping? It's that. I feel it. I feel it too. Feel it too. Ah!
20 months of Kuma chaos. Glad to be here for everything you've accomplished. Looking forward to future achievements. Here's to you, Kuma. Keep being awesome.
Thank you, Ombi! I didn't know that was today. Goodness me. Arigato. Thank you so much. Hontoni. Arigato. Holy Hannah. Not only that, but also tier 3 and 20 months at that. Genuinely, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Arigato. I still can't believe that it's only been 20 months with an Ombi around. Hasn't it just been this whole time? This whole time with an Ombi, it feels like? I'm grateful, genuinely, for you, Ombi. Arigato. Uh-huh. Ombi is such a sweetheart. Yeah, head pat the Ombi, like just absolutely voraciously. Voraciously, viciously. 20 months of being active in your streams. This is true. This is true. And I'm grateful for it every time. It never feels that way. It always feels like, you've been here the whole time, haven't you? It's like I'm watching Dropout TV. I've been here the whole time with Sam Reich. Truly. Ombi is one of them MBBs, that's for sure. Ow. Kubo does NSFW stuff and has a whole NSFW chat. I do draw NSFW. In fact, before I started this, a lot of my commissions, aside from working on games, was also not safe for work art. You might have seen a few here and there. You're an old lady. Me and you too. We love Sam. I love Sam. You seen the new Game Changer? Okay, I am waiting for Kazuma to wake up tonight to watch the new Game Changer. I am so incredibly ready, but I have watched the entire series with Kazuma, and I will not betray and watch it alone. I'm so excited. You feel like you followed me 2 months ago? You've been here a while. B. But like, to all of the new and older Bs, it doesn't mean anything whether you've been here for 2 days or 2 months or 2 years. I'm just happy to be able to see you and exist alongside you. And the fact that you willingly put yourself into the chaotic mess that is my stream. Kazuma-san! You don't have to do that. I'm still playing Celeste. Remember that. I'm still playing Celeste. Kazuma-san, good morning! Shit! I haven't streamed Hollow Knight for a long time now. The last things that we were doing with Hollow Knight were okay. The last thing we were doing with Hollow Knight was finishing the Steel Soul stuff. But don't worry. There will be Steel Soul, or not Steel Soul, there will be Hollow Knight soon. Specifically because I gotta do it before Silksong exists. If I don't do it before Silksong exists, then I have to play Silksong and then do P5? Then I'll be used to Hornet's layout. Like, how is that gonna work? If there's a game that I am more than happily excited to pay full price for, it is Silksong. Aww. Hollow Knight was the first turn you dream ever. If you were nervous because you didn't want to backseat, yeah. It's tough, especially when it's like games you like, right? Almost a year, dude! That's it, yeah, almost a year! Real close, dang it. Dang! That's so exciting. What are we gonna do for the year anniversary? What are we gonna do? We can bring some cake. We're all gonna eat cake on Thursday. We have determined this. We're gonna eat cake on Thursday. There's a specific sandwich who's having a celebration day that we gotta celebrate with. Gotta have cake. Nom 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 nom. God, the more I talk about food, the more I want it. Nice. That was fucking clutch. Let's be real. Alright, let's do it again. Alright, never mind. You're also trying to finish Farewell? Hey, look, you and me both, right? Once you were smart and you were fresh and you were like, nah, you're doing great, yay! Yokata. I remember, being like, man, so frustrated that I just wasn't getting it, you know? I just wasn't getting it sometimes. Wiggle, that's a good idea, Foo. My hands do hurt. My hands are getting a little bit crunchy. Which is fine. We got half an hour more of tries today, and I would just be so happy if we made one more PB. You use 2 times assist mode? Ah, I see. I used assist mode specifically to practice the end of 7C. That's it. Then I turned it off, and then that was it. But it's good to see you, Pookie. Hi! Good morning! Getting frustrated at Kumo, getting frustrated when she dies, and I see the reason why. Yeah. She's just nervous. Yeah, I feel like sometimes half of it is that I'm also here showing you all failing over and over and over and over and over again. There's a lot to that mentally. But with Hollow Knight, I still wasn't used to the whole I am doing this like platforming challenge kind of a thing. There's a lot of platforming. For fuck's sake. And then doing it in front of people. It's tough sometimes, you know? It's hard. Alright. Calm down, Kumo. I enjoy watching the attempts. Makes me feel super happy to hear. Because sometimes I'm like, man, am I boring? But I'm really glad because this is effectively a throwing myself at the wall, just chatting stream, but I'm also playing Celeste. You know? Roasting me chat? Yes. Yes, exactly. A lot of our love comes to telling me that I'm bad, and I get it. I know. I'm right there. You're gonna push clean proteins onto my brain. Good night. Have a happy nap. Not my. Aw, dang it. Nice call. Right? I agree. You get them proteins out of there. You clean that brain. Yeah, you clean that brain. In fact, brush your teeth. Every beep, make sure you brush your teeth. Go brush your teeth. Being a yapper is a huge skill. You know, like, at the beginning, I've said it a million times. I have to focus. At the beginning of me playing games on stream and just streaming in general, I was so incredibly nervous that I actually puked multiple times before my first stream. I was so nervous. But, you know, after a while you kind of get used to the style of yap you like. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Alright. Do it again! I'll be okay. Staring 30 minutes on my OBS when I had my first... Really? I was just amazed that anything worked at all when it came to my first stream. And that was almost 4 years ago. For those of you who have been, like... who have been here for a shorter amount of time, and you may not know, my 4-year anniversary is in July. And on July 26th, I announced my 3D Live! That's right! I'm having a 3D concert on July 26th, and I am really excited. I'm really excited to show it off for you guys. You can see the information a little bit within the exclamation point 3D Live. But yes, this means Kubo becomes 3D and moves in front of your eyes like a real girl. I'm very excited. Just talking in front of a bunch of people. Oh yeah. that part I'm not worried about. I think it's more like, this is like when I first started, because I don't have anything associating myself with my previous identity whatsoever, right? So like, I wanted to make sure that, I was doing what was right for me, as me, Coumarine, as me as my character, as me as the real life Kumo. I wanted to be the best me I could be. I was like, you know, I'll try and be this way, and then it devolved. I'm sure that Kazuma-san could tell y'all that I ended up wanting to say, like, oh, I won't be that gremlin-y or anything like that. I want to be, like, kind of, I want to be, like, more, you know, intuitive. Like, I want to come off like I kind of know what I'm doing sometimes, you know? And then that did not hold up whatsoever. Didn't stay in for long. And that's why I say that, actually, it's kind of funny. Coumarine ends up being more me than I can be in my real life. Fuck. Can't believe girls are real. Girls can be real. It's true. Girls can be ready. Your first stream was an April Fool's Day and was set up within a half an hour because a real deal plan was to tell people I would stream and then not do it, but then everybody got so excited. I felt that. Now that is an origin story. You April Fooled yourself. But that's phenomenal. I like Stormy. Stormy's voice is super cute too. If y'all haven't seen, you gotta enjoy a Stormy. Ba 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 ba. So yeah, I think there was just a lot. I put a lot of pressure on myself to be the idealized version of what I wanted this project to be as me, you know? And then over time, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm not even thinking about it anymore. Scott told you she'd be a gremlin streamer without fail. I didn't mean it! I'm just being me! Unfortunately, me also happens to be an IRL gremlin. Ever see Goblin in real life? Wonder why there's no women are hot on... Did you... What? I don't understand, huh? I wasn't even looking at the screen. I figured I fucked up there anyway. I couldn't stream if I couldn't say the fuck word. That. True. Guess who won that bet? Yeah, Cosmo. I don't know. I tried. I was like, I'll be a little more say-so. But I was totally okay with not safe for work stuff because I did not safe for work art. So it was like, well, what am I doing? Nandaro kana? But I didn't think about it. I just became who I am because I am who I am. And that's all, really. As much as I'm like, oh yeah, Kubo! Character gold! Not a character. This is just who I am. Women can sue. Oh, come on. There are no women on the internet. No such thing. Internet? Women? It's like every time back in the day, like 10 years ago, if you were to go on Reddit, be like, what? Why did that let go? My hands are in pain. I will stop in about 10 minutes or so, methinks. Mostly because my hands won't stay in the right place. So I think that's a good sign to take it easy for the rest of the night. Because I do have work tomorrow still. Nandaro. So I guess it just means that I have to beat it now. Nandaro. What was I saying? I don't remember what I was talking about. Do you remember? I don't. I don't remember. Please tell me. Oh yeah, Reddit! On Reddit? Go on Reddit, right? And, there would be, like, this big thing, like, you'd say you're a female, and everybody would be like, no. Or, like, the assumed pronouns of every human being. The assumed pronoun of every single human being on the internet is always male. So it'd be like, you'd comment something, and they were like, yeah, he's right. And I'm like, nah. But at the same time, I don't wanna. Why is hydrate or dihydrate out of stock? Is it out of stock? What? Alright, I'm checking that. Why? I didn't change that. Hydrate or dihydrate. It just says that there's a cooldown of 5 minutes. That is all. There's no redemption. Other problems. There's no other things. Real Mix, good morning! It has been, holy shit. Guess a run to the conveni is needed. It's gonna be a good day. I'm having cold spaghetti cake. Oh, where it's like kind of molded itself into the container that you ended up putting it in. Hell yeah. Alright, good morning. Let's do it. Let's have a time. Okay. Slow. It's okay. You're not going anywhere. Release up top. Okay. Damn it. Damn it. Close. I spent 16 hours in Just Farewell. You can see that I'm on 28 hours of Just Farewell. 28 hours of Farewell. It's a lot of farewell. It's a lot of bye-byes to have, you know? The Puffer Fish Hall is just cruel. It's a little tense, but it's not as bad as you think. The biggest issue is, like, obviously it's the electricity that's all over the place. Siva Gundan! Hi! It's Shivakon. Wait, stop. Titmo? Oh, I thought you were saying hi, and I was like, what? I thought you were going to Nips. You get your butt back to bed. You have cold. You've got the sick. You got the game file total? No, no. This is just farewell. Not farewell, not this room. But, the whole of farewell. But remember, I've had to step away from the PC. I've had to troubleshoot. I stream. I keep the PC on sometimes. I'd say there's at least an hour, give or take, of extra things. Farewell? Yeah, Gumi, good morning! Da down, down. Good morning. It's good to see you. Boop. There's so many jellyfishies. But I'm feeling that I can do it. I think I can do it. Okay. Okay. Alright, we go at the top. Is that Shaggy? Good morning, Shaggy. Hi, Shaggy. The top? Not earlier. Up. Okay, let's try this. Alright, good try. Good try. I got 5 more minutes. Good try! Good try. You got a new smartwatch, then let's go! Let's go even Chana. Yes. I think that, no, like, everybody assumes guy before girl on the internet. Absolutely. It's just an internet thing. Almost safer that way, honestly. Especially, like, in writing. Oh. You got a Galaxy Watch 6. Nice. I have the one. I think I have the 4. I do not. Okay. I don't mind it. It's really nice. I like my watch. The only thing I dislike about smartwatches in general is that the batteries all suck. They all suck, and I don't know any sorry, good ways to really utilize my watch that it makes sense, I guess. I saved the shit out of that. Let's go. Nice. Alright. Okay. Stormy is a girl. She is very cute. Focusing. R. Hi. Release it at the top. Release it at the top. Hi. Dang it. Oh! Wonder if there's a good way for me to, like... Wonder if there's a good way for me to, like, hit the feather without doing... Okay. Hit the feather without using a dash, because that extra height ends up fucking with me a little bit. Okay. Find a feather, pick it up, just be sure don't fuck it up! That seems to be all that's happening right now, hey? I hate that feather so much. It's a tough one. Because it's like, you're just barely out of reach otherwise. Okay. Alright, I want one more try. I want one more try at the gauntlet, basically, at the feather area. And then we're done for today. Because I would like to give myself an off. And perhaps a chocolate. I think I'm not sure who wrote it earlier, but somebody said a conveni session is in order. And I think that I might just do that. Bees, from what you've seen of me, do you believe that I can do this? Maybe not tonight, but just in general. You think I can do it? I'm not looking at chat, but I'm taking your power right now. Fuck. I said one more at the feather. Oh, it was a joke. Okay. Naruhodo. You were definitely looking at chat. Okay. Maybe a little. But only after I died. Did you just say that's cap? Is that what the kids are saying these days? That's cap. And the cap means a lie? Cap means bullshit? Is that what that means? Remember, I am a teacher speaking Japanese. I am not going to hear English slang the same way y'all are. Yep. Haven't heard caps. I've heard no cap. But like only ironically and in silly sayings. Please forgive my I genuinely do not know this slang. I am old. I am but a small baby. A small, almost grandmotherly like weather fairy. Very old, obviously. Super old. In my hag era. Do y'all know what my dream cosplay is? I always said that I want to be old and then dream. I want to cosplay as, you know, Hocus Pocus. That's my favorite Halloween movie ever. I want to be Winifred from the Sanderson sisters in Hocus Pocus. That is absolutely my dream cosplay, I believe. Alright. Boat goes vintage.
Oh my god, I fucking jump scared myself.
Oh my gosh. Ow! Having a dream cosplay sounds nice. I agree. Genuinely. Why are you switching me to an... What was that?
That scared the shit out of me. Oh my dear God. Did that not show up for y'all? Because that actually scared the shit out of me. Holy shit. I'm not even looking at chat anymore, bees. Let's be real. I want my last feather opportunity. Good for you, chat. Good job, chat. Nice work. You scared the poops out of Kumo. Also, I am now in Nessa, so I presume either Veta or probably more likely Riker is here. The yippee that shook her to her core. I was so confused. I was terrified. I thought somebody was yelling at me in like real life, like from my apartment room. Oh my God. You've spooked little old grandma. You've spooked me. That's okay. Good morning. I'm not sure who did this to me. Nice. Whew. They were saying good for you. All right. Okay, calm down, calm down, calm down. Calm down. Leave it at the top. Leave it at the top. Good. Yeah, that is it. I knew it. I knew it. Hi, good morning. I did it. That's a baby! That's a baby!
Oh my god. I want to try again. I gotta be honest with you, bees. I want to try again. I am so happy. Oh, a peanut butter in this day and age. A peanut butter. So happy. I think I can do it. I think I can beat Farewell. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I genuinely think I can. I can beat this game. Immediately leaves the jellyfish. This meter is edging. Yeah, stop edging the meter. Scare me. Yippee! Woo! Yippee! Let's fucking go! Yippee! Let's go. Happy Kumo. I can do it. I can do this. I can do this. Cool. Celeste makes you want to do, like, you do hard shit in Celeste and it makes you want to do some more hard shit. Can confirm. The entire, like, nandaro, dopamine feedback of this game is wait, I did that? Let me see you do it again. I am curious. Oh, okay. No hard shit. That hurts my bumhole. Yeah, that is not very nice. Eat your fiber, bees. Losing your marbles? I can only see like half of the chat at the moment. I'm sorry. Have the air streams always been there? Or am I losing my marbles? The air streams? You mean like little sparkles coming from the jellyfish? Actually, I just noticed it again today. The sparkles like effectively tell you how you're pressing the controller. Want to see me run in that mountain? Want to see me do it again? Yeah. Okay. Really? The like sparkles in the level? The like lines of sparkles like in the background? Or the like not the ones coming directly from the jellyfish? But the ones going in the background? Yes, they have been here this whole time. Much like Sam Reich, like we talked about before. Hey! I'm okay. I can quit when I want. I can quit when I want to. The thing is, I don't want to. The action lines in the void, those are pretty nice. They're pretty cool. And when I ended up using them for the Aura Aura, it was even perfecter. Okay! I'm just gonna stop throwing for content now. Let's do this. Okay. This girl is tenacious. spark tried to destroy the metal, but the metal had its way. Leave it at the top. Leave it at the top. Leave it at the top. Go. That's a new PB, and that's the end of the top part. We're at the second 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 part. Goes up there. We made it to right here. I made it to that corner. I can hit that. Take the jellyfish through with me. Because I'm going to have to jump into it anyway. Jump into this one. Jump into this fish. Jump out. Take the jellyfish by going up. Up. Go up. Not that. Go. Try and jump on top of it. No, you can see the whole level at the beginning. You cannot see the up part at all. Bees. Bees. Bees, but what if? All right. What if this tiny Nesso with itty bitty widow nublets beat farewell? What if? You have an appointment today? Alright. Let me get my one last. And then we will head out for today. I still gotta check who I can raid and all that jazz. Let's see who's up. Let's see who's Celestin or in general action platforming tonight. Let's see what's going on there. Hold on. Good morning, I see that there's a new person in chat. However, I am not looking at the chat. All I know is that it says there's a new one. I will get to you in a second, my bee. Promise. Hold on tight. Don't let go until it's at the top. Okay. 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 Hold. Hold.
Bees! 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 That's another PB! Bees were right there! Bees, if I stop now!
Night-night, Storm! Also, oh, like, fun and whatever for currently doing farewell, so I'm like, wait behind. Oh, that's okay! You're gonna get it! You're gonna get it! You're gonna get it! You're gonna get it! You are going to get it! I promise. Oh my god. I need to stop. I need to stop. Did Stream Elements just end right now?
Gifted a tier 1 sub.
Thank you so much!
They have given 428
No
gifted
way.
subs in the channel.
Okay. Fine. Fine. This, no matter what, is the last one we do. And that's it. You got to see the sub expire live.
I clap those nubs.
Clap the little nubbins.
You watched me today.
Genuinely, I think that we were really, really, really close. I think that's the last P we were getting until we win. I'm sorry, Droppy! Hi, good morning! We made it past this one. I made it to, I think, this one? This one. Which one is the one that I made it at? Did anybody get a clip? Was it this middle one here? I think, like, maybe, like, right at this one, which is the second to last one, right? Oh, I really want to try again, though! Y'all, I swear! Like, do you know that even though I am filled with the hunger, I am filled with a hunger to conquer this fucking game. I don't hate you! Droppy, don't say that. Don't say that. Ugh. I'm gonna beat this. I'm gonna beat this game. But first, I suppose I'm going to go ahead and take a rest. No, I don't get one more. I've got enough one mores over and over again. So let me just go quit, save and quit. There we go. There we go. See, look. There. Hands off. Hands off. Hands off the game. Hands off the game. My tummy actually is grumbling a lot now. That's good. That's a good start. Goodbye. I miss you already. I'm sad. All right. Let me see who is up in Adam. Hold on a second. Let me look. Let me look. I'm sure there are people doing stuff. Okay. There are many people doing things. Not quite ones that are working on things there. Let me see here. Let me see here. Alright. I have picked a bee! I have picked a bee! What hands my nubs? I gotta stretch my nub. I picked a bee. This person is currently 2.5 hours into their stream. They only have 121 followers. They have 9 people watching. Their name is Feelar. They like to play instruments and learn new skills and languages in my free time. My favorite games include Hollow Knight and Dark Souls. And they're currently playing To Be Golden. So, we are going to... Wait, what? I am going to go and raid this lovely bee. And I see them, they're streaming there, and they're a real person, they're a flesh tuber. And it looks like they're having a good time. So, what I want you to do is go ahead and copy that message. It's gonna look just like this. It's gonna drop some stuff on my head for now. For now, my bees. We're going to be back at it tomorrow. I believe I have a collaboration with Riri tomorrow, so I will see you then. For now, I'm gonna dream about this game and eat a fuck ton of food. I will see you on the flip side with the biggest, the bestest, and the brightest. Bye, I hope that you enjoyed today. I really, really enjoyed today. I'm frustrated that I can't go longer, but honestly, it's almost 10, and I gotta get ready for bed and stuff. So, please, my bees, enjoy VLR. They're doing To Be Golden. That's a lot of work. Goldens are work, so. Mwah! Bye, bee! Oh no, they're taking a break. Oh no! Come